Mm. Se ha vuelto bien.
You know,
Nos
I would have
quedamos
beaten you
buscando
earlier if Atreus hadn't been there.
el orbe de la
We could
esta,
go again, find out for
la
certain.
enana esta.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
Yo sigo derecho por aquí, sin ella. En la última ocasión se crashó el juego. Así de la nada ya no quiso cargar una parte. Y pues vale. A ver si ahorita ya no se pone con sus moños de que anda crashando otra vez. Estoy viendo el mapa porque quiero saber dónde es.
Waterfalls. We're close. There should be a gate up ahead.
That's quite a gate. Don't suppose you know a way through?
The Pilgrim Gate. I can open it. We just need to find the right vantage point.
¿Dónde? Mira, ahí hay algo.
Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, he was trying to improve relations with them by sharing our magic. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests. Enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Nada más llegaba al lado. Pero ya, no me has dicho cómo llegar ahí.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd
La
be
me
owed
encontraste
nothing.
aquí, ¿no?
But if he
Porque
succeeded,
no revisé
he
bien.
was promised an audience with the queen.
Hold. We will finish later.
My friends' souls are still twisted, aren't they? Give them the freedom of death.
Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
We can't. Not with those vines in the way.
Esto no se está grabando. No se está grabando y no va a tardar aquí el tiempo que lleva. Ese ya pues subir por aquí.
Looks like that worked.
Ok, eso ya está abierto. No tiene nada. No, tampoco. Entonces a fuerzas tiene que entrar por allá.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Ok, y... quería llegar por allá. No supongo que se podrá entrar por ahí donde se ve.
Please, please end their suffering.
Ya vamos, tú tranquila. Un poco más ansioso.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same.
Lunda's orb.
Ah,
Be
este era.
cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us? Let's just take it back to her.
Interesting.
Tomar una foto. Que no se me olvide. Esta. No se me va a olvidar. Ah, no, no es esa. Ahí. Pensé que era el que está separado en algo. Pero ese también.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Carla. Ah, no manches, no. Carla. Mm. Si llegará.
I think my sigil arrows can help.
Y a ver. Ah, faltó una. Será así. Ah, me falta uno. Pensé que se iba a subir esta vez. De nivel a ir. Digamos.
More saver markings. Goonhield's companions can't be that far ahead. Look what they've done to this place.
Y se escucha un cuervo. Ya lo vi.
That's all Lunda's armor taken care of, as well as her odd little sphere. Should we return them to her?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Gracias. Están por explotar nada más al paso. Pensé que se iba a caer.
Anything interesting, brother?
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Goonhield.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
Esos. Ah, estos.
It's explosive! Be careful! Are we done?
Yeah, that was gutsy.
Left side, brother!
Ahí va.
Protect yourself!
Rápido, porque me pide esa cosa.
Step forward!
¿Dónde está su raíz? Aquí.
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise. More like Kvasir the Inebriated, in truth.
Pero ya te estás envenenando, señor. De gratis.
It's unstable! Get back!
I think that's the last of them.
Damn it. I knew these souls. I would have thought them smarter than to meddle with Sather magic.
They were desperate.
And now they are dead.
Ah, qué buena onda.
Good riddance.
You blame yourself.
And
It will not lessen your pain.
let's return to Gunhild. Unless you'd like to condescend more.
I do not.
You're free, little one.
Buena onda.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Todos tuviera que regresar exactamente a ese punto.
I wish things had gone differently. But these Sather are at rest now.
Mm.
Incoming! Above you!
¿Dónde está? Pareces?
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
¿Cómo le hacemos entonces? Pero apúntale ahí. Ahí. Ahí.
Looks like that worked.
No sé por qué no tocó la otra, estaban bien cerca. Ataque rúnico fuerte.
What did you find?
Más daño.
Is it done?
It is done.
Simón.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to
Esta fe ya
prevent.
no la veo.
Even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
I helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
Y siempre sabe cómo dar porras al vato. Entonces lo de Freya. Vamos para acá.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
El mapa. Todo derecho.
More Sather markings. We're definitely getting closer. Sather markings. We should be careful.
El tiempo. Quiero esperar primero.
Freya, can we return to your story of Fiendthor? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he promised an audience with you.
Ahí está.
Yes. Or so I
Excepto
learned
vino
one
por
day
aquí y le
when
di a la
Odin
izquierda.
burst into our bedchambers, raging and half
Todo se
drunk
ve igual, no
before
manches.
noon, telling me
Te
to get
pierdo una
dressed and go
química.
see what the Mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency.
You know what? We'll finish this later.
Neta.
On your left!
Fíjate. Ah, no se hacen daño entre ustedes. Me acabas de salvar de morir por una explosión de veneno. Ay, no manches, neta.
One more to go.
No me comas. ¿Qué es esto?
Incoming right side!
Que si debe estar cargando el hacha sin irse.
One more to go.
Oh, no, 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 no. Uf, casi. Aunque se escuchaba un cuervo, pero sí son pájaros, pero no son de los que ando buscando.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious. Throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work.
No one could have lived like that, you might.
El señor era malo en su matrimonio. Vaya, que no diría. Nah, no llega. Bueno, ya de regreso. Quiero volver a tener que escalar esa cosa. Ya decía yo que se escuchaba algo. Bajo del arco iris. He estado haciendo un
What's that?
tesoro sin darme cuenta. Y a duras penas si llega. Y hay otro.
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Allow me.
Y todo ábrelo mientras busco el otro, que ya lo vi. Flora del santuario. Espérame. Creo que esta es la última. Sí. Un poquito más de vida.
Reavers, of course.
Alka! Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! It's unstable! Get back!
Behind you, watch out!
Primero con eso y ahora con la otra cosa. ¿Me permites tantito mientras destrozo a los demás?
Hit its chest! What it drops is highly volatile. Alka!
Watch your right!
¿Qué? No le hizo nada, no.
It's unstable! Get back! You're too impatient! Wait until it opens its chest to attack!
Me voy a morir. Que tenía que aparecer esa cosa.
Reaver, of course.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! Alka!
Incoming!
Hit its chest! What is wrong? I need all of it! It's explosive! Be careful! On your guard, Kratos! Alka! On your left!
Ya con esto se muere. ¿O no?
Alka!
Se quedó un golpe. No dejan de salir esos parados.
Reaver, of course.
Watch out! It's a soul eater! It doesn't belong here! We must get rid of it! Incoming back here! Alka! Left side incoming!
Nasty hit! You alright?
Aprovechar el tiempo, ¿no? Que se me salta de matar.
sacred. It's abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
Estoy buscando Freya. Me hicieron repetir este nivel como 3 veces.
Anything illuminating?
Mesa siempre está llena de preparando exquisiteces tanto de origen vánico como decir para simbolizar la unión de ambos pueblos. Frutas suculentas para abrir el apetito, servidas junto a la carne salada y crocante de pollo joven. Se presentarán calabazas asadas, luego remojadas en miel con panes horneados en pozos de lava. El ya, un segundo plato, ofrecerá ofrenda de Saimir. Ocupa el centro de la hacienda, aunque seguro muchos bañeros de rehusarán a participar. Y sobre una gran pila de patitas de carne tierna para los pequeños esta noche no pasarán hambre. Por último, pero no menos importante, se desplegaron grandes cantidades de barriles de hidromiel considerando la sed que generan estas festividades. Esta noche cenamos como si el Ragnarok viniera a buscarnos en la mañana. Encuentra la ubicación del mapa.
Look, over there. So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I'd seen the signs.
Above you! Watch out!
Muchos materiales que están dando aquí, ¿no?
Learn anything?
La corona cauva. La tradición manera es amarrar las trenzas del cabello de Freya mientras se realizan los toques finales de la ceremonia. Los flores Bloodworks para adornar sus bucles y aceite de lepinus para que brillen las hojas del helecho amarradas alrededor de su diadema le dan vida al metal. Magnífica como la lluvia de una mañana. ¡Ay, puerca!
Crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
Ya me falta uno. Nomás tengo todos.
My circlet's here.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first.
Can't do this without you, Kratos.
Ah, no, ya estaba muerto desde que llegué. Quitan más los enemigos aquí.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony.
We must remove these creatures first.
Look at this.
Espérame. Ah, fría.
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment.
Una corona.
After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
Bonito, ¿me permites? Escucho enemigos por alguna razón.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be.
Con tu permiso, te estoy retiendo todo el lugar. ¿Qué onda? Tengo una de 660 Super. Envidia, ya se me está quedando corta. Pero ahí vamos. ¿Con qué tengo que bajar por acá? Mira cómo todos sí se pueden meter a donde ellas quieran y yo no. Quítale la sopa. Ya fue todo.
The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
Voy a jugar con las perspectivas otra vez. Chale, ya me están...
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it. This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
Ok. Sigo. Aquí y aquí.
I believe we have to light both torches at the same time.
No puedo jugar. Ah, sí puedo repetir.
That's it.
No sé qué no. Le está curando.
Incoming right side!
No manches, ese va a ser inmortal. Me fría.
Protect yourself! That's what we got it up!
Come on, Kratos.
No me dejó pasar. Tiene casa ahí que gastar habilidades a lo tonto.
Behind you, coming!
Dale a esa fría, no te quedes quieta. Quémate.
It's explosive! Be careful!
There. I see the chalice.
What's it say, brother?
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation.
¿Es un cáliz o qué es? ¿También lo vas a destruir?
We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand.
Pues sí.
I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him.
¿Hasta dónde? Arriba, abajo.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Es que la tienes que ver de frente.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Sigue, mátala. Sigue matando. Sigue matando.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
Y me falta un tesoro. A
The
ver si...
runic word appeared over there. See it? Now I just need to speak the word. Fluka.
No me deja parar a donde yo quiero a esta
After all the
tipa.
battles I've fought, why does the other side of this floor screaming us?
The most difficult battles are fought within. But this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready?
Yes. There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together.
Pues arranca la
The
fría.
sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona. deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. My bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
Ok. Recupera Mardol. Mardol. Nueva opción de espada desbloqueada. Personaliza el equipo de Freya en el menú de armas. Espada ponderada 1. Los que golpean con peso e infligen aturdimiento a los enemigos. ¿Y la otra qué es? Ataques guardiana 1. Los ataques cuerpo a cuerpo golpean con velocidad e infligen Bifrost. Y tiene bien poquito de... Casi todo.
Anything interesting, brother?
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Eso ya está bonito. Ay, no, tonto veneno.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Ah, por acá. No lo voy a matar. Ah, no, sí. Muérete.
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just... I owe you my life, such as it is. I caused you so much pain, put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know, but I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
Ya, por acá no faltaba nada. Ya no me echan por acá. A ver, ¿para dónde quieres ir, pues, Freya? Quedas quieta.
Anything interesting, brother?
Ahora vamos por acá. Aquí me falta algo. A lo mejor ese es más cierto. Deja el santuario, ok. ¿Qué? Ah, otro pejelador. Ah, no, por si fuera poco, no son. No es uno, son dos. No, no ando bien. Tanto cocodrilo. Vete para acá porque no está tu novia ahí. Con razón había vida en el piso. No, quería ir por resabiza. Me había matado a uno. Me sorprende cómo el barco no se... Bueno, el bote no se rompe. No. No todo mal. Nada, manches, la vida. La vida que tenía se fue a la basura. Creo que es jugar con los espadas. Ay, joder.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Me la jugó bonito ese cocodrilo.
Steady your guard! Those areas are dangerous! Avoid them!
Qué poquita vida. Ah. Abre la boquita.
So much for that boat.
¿Un dragón eso? Y el bote como si nada.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Getting back to your story, Freya. You were forced to grant an audience after the building of Asgard's wall, yeah?
That's right. And this mason,
Un consigne favorito. Esta es entre la segunda pieza de la semilla. Muspelheim. 0 años de trabajo. José Odín.
in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically.
¿Qué onda,
He
Alexander?
gave me a look, as if he
Bien.
somehow knew better.
Apenas
He said he
conseguí
built in a structural
Freya,
flaw
liberar a
behind the
Freya.
Asgard realm tower.
Pues ahí
I
vamos.
knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't.
Estoy haciendo todo lo secundario primero para no ir tan mal
And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall,
durante todo el juego, así que ando ganando experiencia y fuerza.
Blast it! I hoped it might have given us another way.
I know that face. You got something for me, don't ya?
¿Qué es esta cosa? ¿Una pelota o qué?
Well, thank you so much. Elsa's been itching to get her ball back all dang winter. It's her favorite though.
What?
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orc for me if you knew that.
Me mandó por una pelota esta vieja.
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
he's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. Okay.
La de Lunda está buena. Aumento de daño. Suerte de recargar los ataques únicos. Y esta. Contra envenenados hacen más daño. Chale. Sí, me da más daño si están envenenados. Pero ahorita me está dando muchas. Vamos a hacerlo, no ocupa nada. Y es nivel 5.
That'll keep your bits in all the right places.
A good fit.
Está mejor en stats que las demás.
Damn!
Está
Am I
medio
good or what?
rara, pero
Hitting the road or chewing the fat?
This will be of use.
lo que es.
This crest. It's mine.
Ah, mira. Completado. Ok, eso era lo único que me faltaba. O sea, puedo ir de aquí de momento. ¿Qué tenía que hacer? Niflheim. Si no puedo. A ver, vamos al santuario.
Are we off to find that elven sanctum then, or something else?
We certainly can. Though we do have something else that needs our attention. There's still that secret elven library in Alfheim.
Para esa vamos. Vamos con los elfos otra vez. Pasará por ahí en mundo bien perdido.
Despite his actions at Niflheim, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. I raised a son too. It may be hard to believe, but he was quite similar to Atreus at this age. He adored his father, always wanted to do right by him, and was constantly frustrated that no matter what he did, he never could seem to get his approval. He confided in me a lot, sought the comfort his father withheld. I wonder if your son could benefit from that too.
He has befriended the other dwarf. The blue one's brother.
Oh, well.
Prepare for a fight.
Envenenante, güey.
Enemy behind you!
Ah, su mecha, espérense.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
¿Qué onda?
More bloody rocker.
Pensé que iba a dejar de pegar.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Vamos a quitar esos de en medio. Ya tardó mucho. Se tardó mucho.
Can't do this without you, Kratos!
More bloody rocker.
Enemies on the left!
Ay,
Fire, Kratos. It will pass. Behind you.
desde que explote en mi cara. Él. Él deja de andar prendiéndote en fuego. Dale.
Whatever.
Reminds me of tales of a cruel empress, one too angry to die.
We will see.
Frutos efímeros de la llama del caos es para restaurar. Mira eso.
Freya, I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Wait.
Let us look this way.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another half-goofer.
Vete para allá.
I remember when Freya and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofer. But I have to believe in the long run, we're doing right by Alpine.
Estoy muriendo a mis frames.
Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave.
That's okay. Una cueva, una cueva. No veo los otros. Chale. Ush. Ah, ya lo vi. ¿Dónde tengo uno? Ya lo vi. Es como rosita la armadura de Kratos. Aquí.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
No.
Kratos a Freyr. Vamos a destruir todo como siempre.
Archive of knowledge.
No sign of the light elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day. We can browse at our leisure.
Un examen del estado.
Look here.
Reglas del santuario. Pensé que iba a contar la historia o algo así de este libro,
What's that?
pero no.
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War, but restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye. Quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
Nunca el tesoro. Joya de Yggdrasil. Se puede usar para permitir que el amuleto contenga más
There
encantamientos.
is an inscription. Console.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
All this knowledge of their ancestors, their shared history, poetry, just sitting here, forgotten. What a waste.
Hacer todo el favor, no manches.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
Oh no, no fue todo el favor.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Hey, you all right, brother?
Ah, ¿cuántas veces más la das en el ataque?
Use a shield strike.
Me va a terminar matando.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
Pero creo que esta va a ser la última enemiga que enfrente.
Take it off, man. You've got this.
Que toda la vida Kratos no le dejes hacer nada. Ah, genial, hasta tiene onda expansiva, qué bonita.
It's a fine mess.
Use a shield strike.
Take it off, man. You've got this.
Adiós. No le dejes hacer nada, no le dejes hacer nada. Ah, fue el mejor intento hasta ahorita.
Use a shield strike.
Ah, manches, empiezas bien por acá, amiga. Ah, pues ya mátame. Gracias. Hay que empezar otro de una vez. Empezaste con lo más porco que podías sobre empezar.
Shield strike.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Pégale, Kratos, pégale.
Shield strike.
They're healing.
No te cures.
Dios, Alpha. I thought Megivita. Hago brought it on.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Ah, manches, tanto para que le dejamos vivir.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
Y yo también.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Ah, esa mecha. A ver el mapa. Ya tengo. Ah, no puedo subir.
Behind you, brother.
Gracias. situación más complicada que la anterior.
What's your left?
Light orb incoming!
Behind you, brother! Come on, Kratos, off your back!
Muy difícil esto.
Incoming back here! Can't do this without you, Kratos!
Quiero tirarlo, pero no se deja.
Light orb! Throw your weapon at it! Alpha!
Left flank!
Ahí te.
Ah, this is a fine mess.
Sí se puede, ya tiré uno.
Hit the light orb!
Behind you, look out!
Uno menos.
What's your right?
Igual. Es difícil.
Light elf architecture. Massive.
Poder subir más adelante por otro lado.
token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these.
Me faltan otros 3. A ver aquí qué tan difícil es esto. Súper difícil. No lo voy a ni mover. Ok, ahí no puedo. El frío 20. Y todavía no se puede.
Locked. It requires 2 keys.
What are they keeping back there?
That's the beauty of a locked door. It could be anything. Monsters, treasure. Knowing our luck, it'll be a bit of both.
I see an entrance.
¿De dónde? Ya la vi.
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Aguanta, que esa cosa no la había cargado. Y otra vez no, juego. Por favor, otra vez no. Ay.
For a duet, once this Hofgufa is free.
Tiempo.
This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Tiene que ir acá arriba. Esa debe ser la salida de esta cosa.
Blocked.
Could I reach it from down here? No effect. Perhaps a different arrow. This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd. When I last came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hafgifa for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Mimir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
More hive, but denser. Too thick for that.
¿Es para dónde es?
Well, there you go.
Rich on the left!
The Alpha!
Brother, the wee bastard's about to
Quítate,
explode!
Freya, no metes.
Enemies to your left! Got him!
Ya va a haber unido, no sé dónde salir.
The Alpha!
Brother, I've found a perch on high!
Nos falta.
Watch your right! Nicely done!
Light elves.
El elfo. El elfo de la luz.
Poison from above!
Por elfo no tenía la culpa.
One left!
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alpine. Or so it appears.
Big Beard did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
I suspect the corpse below would disagree.
Digamos. Aquí no hay una donde pueda rebotar el hacha. Sí, se había.
Good eye. Let's continue, shall we?
Ah, no se cayó.
Kratos, are you okay?
No, no se parece.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
¿Dónde? Ah. Voy a bajar todo.
Behind you, brother!
Yelpa!
Big ball of light coming your way!
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Enemy, left flank! On your left!
Yelpa!
Behind you!
Mínimo que se caiga. Uh.
Yelpa!
Espérame ya tantito.
Come on, Kratos!
Me esperó el carnal. Manches.
Enemy, left flank!
Behind you! Incoming!
Esa sobrevivió. Joder.
Behind you! Watch out!
I hope freeing these Hofgufas will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
Los últimos combates han estado muy difíciles. Baja. Qué vato. ¿A dónde me lleva? Ah, perfecto. Entonces sí, van a regresarse. Me quiero dejar nada.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once freed.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hofgufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
And without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for now. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know what choice I will make. Good. Almost there.
Tiene sentido. Hace rato le...
Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
Hace rato. Para allá, para allá.
Right side! You're on fire, Kratos. They will pass.
Ni tan rápido.
Up, brother. You're on fire, Kratos. They will pass.
Look out! The Alpha! The Alpha! The Alpha!
Ese no es el que producía... Ah, es otro. Se parece mucho a la que producía lagartijas.
A fight.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
Eso pues nada, es un fumador compulsivo tu hermano.
fate of these creatures. It reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of...
Kratos, is this story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but... well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
Había que subir primero. Adivina.
It appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim. Yet again.
Time to end this storm.
Sí, está puesto muy mala onda. Si estás muy bajo de vida, te puede matar luego, luego. Ah, sí, es cierto. Hay que hacer esto.
If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
Wow, didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
No rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in a freshly lit barrens?
Esos son sus hijos.
A statue of my brother. How quaint.
Gosh. Tínale.
That's odd. The runes are dark.
What purpose does all this serve, other than a testament to my brother's vanity?
Difficult to say without an inscription. But it looks like the elves built this place together, light and dark. Which means this would have been their first act of cooperation in generations. A far cry from lasting peace, but perhaps it served as a monument. One that symbolizes the potential for peace.
This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message.
He didn't create a truce through diplomacy alone. His godhood, his very presence is what healed this land and allowed peace to take root. But once he left, he had to have known what would happen.
Well, he had good reason to leave. Some jackass convinced his sister to marry a madman.
These crystals contain their own light.
You're right. Normally we'd have to provide our own. Perhaps slotting a crystal on the opposite side could shed some light on this mystery.
You said monuments are useless. Why restore?
It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder.
Aye. Nothing reminds people of their history like chiseled, well-lit marble.
Está cerrado acá. Ya sé cómo. No me deja pasar, estoy muy gordo. No, no lo pongas. Déjalo por aquí.
Looks like we can read the inscription now as well.
Light from the crystals. It is in the sand now.
Would you look at that? Freyr's gift endures after all. Or should I say...
Sal rúnica fría convoca alrededor de un campo de luceras con
You
papelito.
are not funny.
Even when Freyr was actually here, the peace was fragile. Surely a bit of extra light in the desert isn't enough to make it last.
Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last.
Perhaps the elves will find peace again one day, even without Freyr's guidance.
His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not.
Ya me voy. Tengo que hacer unas cositas. Yo creo que regreso en la noche.